Hello everyone and welcome back. Today is a little different. We're taking a full tour of our city, down to city, especially now that we've been building with the new Terraforming update. It's come a long way and I thought it would be really nice to slow down and really take a look around everything we've created. If you've been enjoying these cozy builds, feel free to like the video and subscribe for more. Now, grab your favorite beverage, maybe a few snacks, sit back, relax, and let's take a look around. We're all started right over here. Yeah, I can't seem to unwind how much time has passed, and just look at this view from down here. You can see almost everything. So yeah, as I told you, this will be the tour of the city, and we will see from the bottom to up there how it looks, well, for those people and the animals. So yeah, here it is, the train station over here. When you enter it, you can see, well, the statues over here, and you can sit down like this guy does over here. As well, you can see, well, the bridge over here or over there in the distance, as well as, well, this little plaza with the train over here. But let's not get that boggled down, because you have, well, this alley that goes straight to the clock over there, as you can see. Well, and those little houses over here that are, well, a front. And we have here the start of the city, the first block that we've built, of course, with some little details and some alleyways over here, as you can see in the background, with, well, some picnics, yeah, tables and whatnot. So yeah, this is, well, the dresser. I don't think we can enter. Yeah, it's not for us. And this is the clock tower with all the clocks and whatnot. Yeah, it shows everything. And over there we can see the mayor's house and the grandiose tower, but we will get there in just a bit, because over here we're near the school. As you can see, the duck wants to enter, but I don't think they accept ducks here. Well, at least for now. And also, just look at this. Yeah, this is a nice little patch of, well, houses over here with the mailbox, because why not? You have a lot of households over here, and they will get their mails from over here. And I just love how the flowers blend in, and yeah, the paths. And you can even look in their homes. So yeah, let's get back to it. This is also a little district. And also, if we go around the park over here, because this is a big park that we did, we go to the butchers and a bistro over here. And we can see a camel just, yeah, going its way around, perhaps over there to the cathedral that we built. So yeah, here is a little bistro or restaurant. I think it's a bistro. And yeah, they have a lot of tables over here. So here is also, yeah, a block of homes, and over here you can see it's the second entrance of the park. And we're greeted by, well, a cat. So let's go around it. As well, you can see we have beautiful, well, stone benches over here and over there and everywhere, and also a swing over here. And I just love the details that I added here, because you have stepstones that you can go over here. Yeah, you have reeds and, well, flowers in the water. Of course, some lanterns that will lit up at night, and along the docks and swans over here. Yeah. And if you go along, you have some more, well, playgrounds over here. And if you exit, you go straight back, well, to the train station. Of course, over here in the right, you have some food stands and a little entertainment area over here. You can sit and yeah, just look at them and play around. And if you climb up, we will go there in a bit. You have a little an industrial well, district over here. As you can see, yeah, trees were cut off for the railroads over here and over there as well, because, well, they needed the wood. For what? Maybe for fuel over here, because, well, this is a potter's and they need, yeah, to fill their furnaces, as well as for this blacksmith over here. Yeah. And over here, I think we have another one. Yeah, this is the sawmill, I suppose. And here are, well, the animals. Yeah, as you can see, we have the doggos and some cats over here, as well as some geese. So this is the district over here. And now we will go just a little bit, yeah, it's a little walk over here. And we will, let's go over there in the other direction. Actually, surpassing the Bahnhof, the train station. And yeah, over here you can see we also have a train, well, a little monument, yeah, with our crowning father. That you can sit over here, yeah, near the train station. I just love the stone brick walls and over there. And as you can see, in the night, it's a little bit more cinematic. And yeah, this district starts to get a little bit of an artisan district over here, as you can see by the difference of the houses. So if we go over here, we can see those small roads like this. Yeah, they look just nice. And if we go like this, yeah, here are some other small little alleyways that you can go and enter the homes over here. It looks so beautiful. And of course you got some luthiers over here. And yeah, over there is the gate for the main artisans district, because this is a filler, right? Of course you got the barber shop over here for those guys, because that's a nice alleyway, if you can see. And yeah, some patches of land with some more flowers and whatnot. But as you can see, it's a little bit calmer now. Yeah, they also have some retreats over here. And yeah, a school park over here, because that was the school that they can play in. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Go back, because over here you can see we have a little bit of a plaza, or not a plaza, but, well, a little swimming area over here. So yeah, that is some waterfall that comes and generates this lake, and as well as over there. So yeah, this is somewhat of fresh water, I'd say. And you can see the bridge over there that goes to our research centers, but we will be there in a bit. So we have two options. We can go through there, or we could cross this bridge, and it's a little bit laggy, because yeah, those bridges, if you cross them, well, they can't be accessed by the people because they're crossing the railroads. So yeah, that needs to get worked on. And you can see the church. So let's just go to the long way, because this is a way that we connected them. Connected the farming district with the normal district. And I just made over here a lookout point. Just, it looks beautiful, I think. And of course, some more flowers and some more benches, because just look how beautiful it looks. Yeah, and you can see everything is in place. Yeah, also over here. I do wonder, can you sit? Yeah, you cannot sit on benches. And if you look closer over here, that seems, yeah, that shows to the honeybees and to the research center that we will go in a bit. And over here is our first church that we built with some graveyards and of course, well, some flowers to pay respect, and a swing over there. And it also, yeah, has a little graveyard over here with a lookout point. That looks amazing. And I think you can see the farms over here. Yeah, well, at least some of the farms. And it looks just beautiful. So if I can get out of here, alright, we can then go past our honey fields, because those are some flowers, and we get over here, and yeah, this is our honey district, or something of honey district, because if you go over here, yeah, you can see on this hill we have a lot of honey. And if you go over here through here, yeah, this ends, but you can see, yeah, there is also a lot of honey over here put, because those are the bees, right? And if you climb a little bit more, we get this little piece of heaven with a lot of flowers, bushes, and picnic tables all around. And of course you can see the farmlands. You can see over here, yeah, if I can, more honey. And I think this is the best point, because yeah, you can see most of the farmlands. Yeah, and a bit of the research district. So let's go to the research district. Over here, as you can see, people are coming and going. And we also have a lookout point over here. And yeah, this one is a little bit better, because just look at this view. Yeah, it looks gorgeous. You can see everything over here. So let's climb the bridge. Oops, like so. And look, yeah, you can see the research center. Yeah, it looks so nice. And over there we have another, well, plaza area over here. And of course with some residences and some bridges and lakes that connect to this one that we just looked at down there. And yeah, over here we can see more of the artisans district, because, well, in the right side are the farmlands that tend to over there, and in the left side are the artisans and the bourgeoisie ones, so a higher tier form of residence. And yeah, of course we can see the library over here, the grand theater, and yeah, some more, but we will get over there. And over here we have a little well, escapade of, yeah, just a little park near the research center, because we have two, well, observatories. I think they're watching the Artemis launch, or yeah, that was a couple of weeks ago, so, or days, I don't know, I think a weeks ago, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, no, the launch, oh, anyway, it was a long time ago. And yeah, they can have a picnic over here and yeah, just look around. So this is it. Yeah, this is a beautiful place to sit. They have swings, they have picnic tables, and all they want. So now we just have to yeah, climb off this way, and we will see the farming district, because that one goes around, right? And we will just go well, through here, and we will see that we have a lot of farms. Yeah, that's some corn over here, some wheat. Yeah, you can see those are a lot. Yeah, there are a lot of farmlands over here. We got dogs guarding around, silos, little picnic tables, of course some bridges that we can go around the rivers, and you can see some duckies over here. Yeah, a lot of duckies. So if we go to the bridge, yeah, we can see that we did a lot of stuff over here. Yeah, a lot of guarding dogs, a lot of silos, and some sheds over here. But if we go back through here, we see we got, well, some houses with that there are farming, well, flowers, more flowers, sunflowers, and whatnot. Yeah, they're farming flowers over here for different kinds of well, dyes, I think. And yeah, a little fountain over here for the little birdies, and some little places that they can sit around over here. Of course, they also have, well, a food market of whatnot with a winery over here, because, well, they need a winery. And a little distraction with the warehouse. Oh, the warehouse. And over here, as you can see, we have a little area that you can go and hide out a little bit, yeah, next to the tracks of the train. So if you go over here, we come about the other side of the city, but those are the lavender fields, right? And there are a lot of fields, but if we go through here, we get to the windmill right here that has a lot of places to sit around, yeah, right next to the water. As you can see, the duckies over there, and yeah, some pumpkin fields over here as well as some sunflower seeds over here, guarding by a pumpkin. And I think that those are some wine fields, some well, grape fields over here. And yeah, I think we have some picnic tables over here that they're gathering, well, grapes. And now it's night and people are going to sleep. But I just love, right from over here, you can also see the tower, the grandiose tower. Yeah, and I just love this place. Just so many places that you can sit around and come and go. I think those are the roses. Yeah, those red ones are the roses. If we check from up here, yeah, those are roses fields right next to the lavenders. So we can have rose and lavender honey, because perhaps the bees can fly over here and collect. And those are the hops. And now we are getting closer and closer. Well, another food market, because those are the farmlands. And if you look over here, we can see that the price of tomatoes is skyrocketing. So yeah, the farmers are doing great. And if we go through here, all right, we can see this is the sheep farm and this is the cow farm. So let's see, do we see any sheep over here? I think we don't see, because, well, the entity limit is sky high, and maybe that's why. But well, if you checked my videos, you know that in this little place was a herd of a lot of sheep. And yeah, a lot of sheep. I think it was episode 9 or something like that. But yeah, you can see they get a lot of water over here, because yeah, they fertilize it and this goes to the fields of whatnot we're growing. So yeah. And if we go over here, we have the cow farm. And I think we have a lonely cow over here, but there were also a lot of cows. So yeah, dear Betsy had a lot of friends, but oh well. And if we go right around, yeah, left and right over here, we have a lot of cow pens, because yeah, they require more space. And in the front, yeah, we will get more fields, but here in the left we have another, well, food stall with another beautiful looking church for those guys, of course, with a swing that you can just see how it looks over here. We can just climb over there to the church and, well, look around, because over here, yeah, I think we can get right over here and just see, yeah, this church is placed pretty nice, pretty good. Yeah, you can see it, but you don't have a lookout point. And yeah, you can see the people going to work now, because yeah, they've woken up and started roaming around. Yeah, just look at them. All right, so let's just get back on track and see. Yeah, over here I think we have the potatoes. Yeah, a lot of potato fields and a lot of cabbages we have. Yeah, we got over here alongside with the pumpkins. So yeah, this is the pumpkin district. Also over here we have the cathedral district with another artisan district, so we'll check that out right now. With of course, we've got a little area over here, a little park that, yeah, it's inclined a little bit, but oh well. And you join by this little cozy arch. Whoops, this little cozy arch over here. And first, you see this grandiose cathedral over here. Just look at it. Yeah. And of course, we got those beautiful looking artisans houses. As you can see, they got their own mail, a lot of flowers, and the street signs over here. Yeah. And we of course got some streets between them with a ton of advertisements, some wells, a lot of vines with flowers, and yeah, some birds houses over there. And if you come over here, yeah, we see that those places are well connected, because you can go from here to over here. And we come back behind the cathedral. And as we go over here, we can see, yeah, they get another little park over here, or, well, as a higher density zone, a little area over here that it can relax in a greener zone. And of course, we got a nice looking fountain with, if I can just jump over here, some duckies that landed from the river, and some lanterns with some flowers, or the lily pads. And of course, we got the finest of the finest dresses right over here. Yeah, this is a dressmaker, and I think this is the candle maker over here. So yeah, they need a lot of candles for the cathedral. As you can see, yeah, we have a little area over here that you can sit by and just look at it, with, well, the cat over here overlooking it all. And I just love how the cathedral is decorated with the flowers over here and there. Yeah, it adds a lot. Of course, we can see over there a Ferris wheel that we will get in a bit. And my favorite, well, the sweets. Yeah, the sweet maker. We cannot join right now. Cannot go in there right now. I think it's closed for the moment, but you can see the cake and the macarons over here. Yeah, and they got a lot of seats over here. Yeah, they get a lot of business going over here. So they need it. That garden. And yeah, this is it for this district. Another road over here as in the other place, and with some little escapades over here as well. And if we go through here, we have a larger park for this district. Yeah, overlooking, well, the smaller one, but it's not for the view, but for the greenery over here. And we escape through here. We can see another monument over there. That means is another park. But if we go to the right side over here, crossing the lake or the river, because we have a river there and here, we see the Ferris wheel, right? That has some little standing points and, well, the clocks to tell the time and the pricing, so child's ride for free. And if you go over here, we have a little bit of a retreat, and you can see the river. You go right next to the river, and you have a lot of benches to sit by over here. Yeah, you can see a lot of benches, and that goes through here, over here. Yeah, it's a little bit quieter, but you just come to this lake with, well, the duckies and geese over here. So that's that for this part, and let's just go straight here. Yeah, we cut down to the cathedral, and we will just wind back to the main little city, because I want to go to the gate of the artisans and just look at this fancy hat this guy is wearing, because we got a hatter over there. And just winding down, yeah, you can see we got some main avenues over here, and yeah, that's the Bahnhof, the, well, what's it called? Yeah, the train station over there. And if you go right here, yeah, track our way back, we can see those are the main artisans, the first ones, the first block, and that was the bridge that we were on. And you can see how nicely lit this place is, because yeah, this is the main gate of, well, the artisan district, and where the fancy folks really begin to are. Because yeah, of course, at the cathedral there also was a little area, but this is a monument, and you can see the clock and whatnot. And we have also a little retreat zone over here, because yeah, it looks cool. And if we enter over here, you can see it's getting a little bit laggy, because we have a lot of details. So yeah, we have geese, ducks, and a lot of houses over here, of course, with some rivers. Yeah, if you go through there, you will get right next to the library. Yeah, it's a little climb, but if you go through this bridge, you get over here, well, to the quieter streets, because it's night of the artisans. Yeah, and that is the research center. But in those back areas over here, you can see we have, well, a lot of benches, and you can, or you cannot, overlook over here if you can. Yeah, the bathing area. So yeah, this is this area. And if we go a little bit further, yeah, over here we have an apothecary. So yeah, this is where the herbs are kept. And if we go right through here, we see, yeah, this guy has a lot of herbs planted in the backside or in the backyard. So just that. And if we go over here to this dirt path, we just can climb over here, and we see a lot of rivers over here, right? And yeah, a lot of duckies. So if we go through this, we have a little park for those guys, because they're a bit dense. And we have a kiosk that we can look at this lake, and, well, what's in front of it? We can see the duckies, we can see a waterfall over there, and yeah, whatnot. And if we just go here, we have the plaza of the town hall, but we will get there in a bit, because in the left side we have another bistro that I just like. Yeah, you can see this ma'am just look at the pricing and the menu over here. And it's a little bit early off, but I think people begin to start coming over here. And I think you can just climb. Yeah. I cannot. And yeah, in this area, you connect with the farming lands over there. And you also have a backroom park over here, but the main thing is, yeah, the town hall over here. Because, well, you come here to pay the taxes, and I come here to send the taxes, because, well, I'm the mayor. So this went well, and over here we have, oh well, a social club, or a pub, or yeah, I think it's a social club, or gentleman's club. And if you look inside it, yeah, you can tell. And of course a row of houses in the back with, well, the post office, or yeah, where the letters go. And that's it for this district. And yeah, some more parks and little areas over here that you can just see. And if you go up a little bit, you go to this artisan district, and the houses change a little bit from those ones, are like the other ones from beside the mountain. And you come to the, well, the post office over here. Yeah, you can see there are a lot of workers, because, well, works needs to get done. And if you go to the back over here, they get a little park over here with some picnics. Yeah, picnic areas. Yeah, such a beautiful thing over here. A lot of flowers, a lot of details, and a lot of vines. And yeah, in the back alley you have a little area to watch a play. Yeah, you can see people start coming over here to unwind a little bit. So if we go over there, we have another row of houses, well, yeah, with a little park over here. But if we climb this bridge, I think we can see, yeah, we see the waterfall over there, and yeah, the river that goes there from down there, and the houses, so not much. Of course, with another park with a kiosk. And over here we got the dog statue, and when you come here we see the Grand Theater. And yeah, this is just spectacular. This is a larger plaza, as you can see, because over here you can see, go and well, look around the river and whatnot. You can see the Grand Theater. You have a large fountain, yeah, with the duckies, and of course some lanterns and some flowers. And also the library. And the library, well, is from the fancy folks, as you can see. Yeah, they got the tax on. And of course, if you go down over there, I told you, you go right back to, well, the start of the artisans district. And here in the back, yeah, you can see we decorated the library and the Grand Theater with a lot of flowers, and I like it a lot. And over here we have the restaurant. And the restaurant, well, I added a little bit more details to it because, well, it needed. And in the last playthrough I didn't do that, and I forgot a little bit about the restaurant, and now I think I gave it the right justice it deserved. And yeah, a lot of flowers, a lot of extra tables, yeah, even up there a lot of flowers, and even a back alley over here. Yeah, you can see, you can go sit over here. Yeah, I don't think it's good for Batman to go there. So yeah, right over here we go. We can see another alleyway over here, and if you go like this, yeah, we come just around it. Beautiful, beautiful. And in the right we go to the Burgundy area, and in the left we go right back to, well, where I told you there were more houses. As you can see, yeah, we have a little bit more parks over here in the right and the left for the people to unwind. And uphill we got the river that, well, fills every lake there is over here. And we just climb it a little bit, and climb and climb and climb we go. And in the left we have the warehouse that fuels this district over here, this Burgundy. And we can see a lake over here with a little island over there. Yeah, something nice, we will go there. And in the right we have a little alleyway for, well, the Burgundy class, of course with the fancy fences, and you cannot go around it, right? Because over here are the back alleys of them, if you can see, just like so. Yeah, it looks a little bit crowded, but you can see the vines and, well, the birdhouses over there. And if you go over here, you can see, yeah, there are carpets and everything inside the houses, but yeah, this is just the back of the houses. And let's just enter the main plaza. But yeah, here is the lake. You can go, yeah, on the stepstones over here and sit on those benches and just look around. And this is the main plaza, right? You can go sit over here, you can visit the university over there, there's another pub or bistro over there. Those are a lot of houses. And yeah, you got the monuments over here. You can sit over here, you got a patch of flowers here and there. Here's the grand fountain. Yeah, you can see a lot of birds flying over here, a lot of lily pads. And even, well, some geese over here. Ah, just look at them. And we've got a perfumer, but of course, if we go back here, we are in the, well, those alleyways I told you about. Of course, with the luthier over here because they need them, and now it's being lit up. So that's good. And yeah, this is the mayor's, well, statue with, well, a lot of flowers. And yeah, you can see we got in this plaza a lot of benches and a lot of flowers over here. Because, well, if you want to sit over here and look at the mayor's statue, yeah, just look at it. Even in the dark, looks beautiful. You can see the flowers. And of course the Burgershire residences, yeah, you can see they got a lot of flowers. And yeah, the post boxes over there. And if you go over here, we can see the mayor's house, I mean my house, because, you know, and the offices and whatnot. But you have a little park over here. Yeah, you can see the study room and yeah, the people coming from work. And if we go in the yard, yeah, we can see more little areas over here and a little park over here as well. As you can, yeah, go on a swing or yeah, play around on this little merry-go-round. And yeah, with a little fountain. And I think you can just, if you go over here, yeah, you can overlook almost everything. But you can overlook from the mayor's house. So let's just jump over it. And yeah, go through this. And look at this monument, because this is the grandiose tower over here. Of course, with some more houses over here. Well, yeah, with some another back alleyways that I think they look better in the dark. Yeah, at night, because they lit up everything. And you got, yeah, diversity flowers everywhere over here. And over here as well. Yeah, just look at it. And those are some crazy pics. And as I told you, this is another, well, monument with another garden over here that goes around from where I told you. And this is the university. And if you go through this back alleyway, yeah, we have a little pub that you can see the recipes over here and the menu. And it's more like a, well, open build pub. You can see the bell over there that rings when an order is ready. And you can see, yeah, it's more nature-like because this is a pretty dense zone. And they, well, need it. Because also, yeah, you can see their house near house over here and there. But also, look at the university. A lot of flowers. And yeah, this yard, I had a blast making it. Because as you can see, I put stones to go to benches, made flowers, added trees, and even a little fountain over here. And it looks so cute. So yeah, just look at them. They're starting to come to the university to, well, work and learn. Maybe the professors and the students. And yeah, that is mostly it. As you can see, I had a blast making it. It was so beautiful. As you can see, the fountain, and yeah, 3 monuments in one over here: the fountain, the statue, and the grandiose tower. Yeah, this fountain was so nice to make because I added each statue over here. In the corner, I minimized it. I think I made it half its original size and just placed them, and they look so beautiful. And I placed the little flower bushes and bushes to mask the, well, if any edges came out. So yeah, this is it. I kinda like how this turned out to be, this playthrough, this world with the flowers and whatnot. And also the mayor house. I just love how well it looks over here. So yeah, let's just get out of this and look like this, because you can see, yeah, this world is, well, filled to the brim. As you can see, yeah, we have over here the farming district right here. It's, well, a lot of work because, yeah, we started with just a few fields and then extended to like almost half the map. I'd say a quarter and a half of the map because it's there and there. And also those districts over here, it's a more, I opted for a more grid work for the residences and more of a, well, free fall for the farmlands, because I think they add a lot. And yeah, you can see better like on this way. So yeah, it just looks beautiful because you have the train station over here. You have the grandiose tower over here with this amazing looking plaza. I just love how this looks. Yeah, I think it's done correctly. It looks just amazing over here. And of course, the grandiose tower with some more flowers and whatnot over here that you can actually look, well, everywhere. And it's almost aligned with the train station over there, that I think it looks rather cool. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, because I hope I did, and I hope it might be inspiring you to build something like this, or what knows, to just play the game, because it really looks beautiful and cool. And yeah, it updates rather regularly. And yeah, with this update, this was the terraforming update. You can see we connected the rivers pretty well. Yeah, we just started with this little lake over there, and yeah, I think we done this lake connected to this one with this river, and also this one connected with the other ones. Yeah, I just love this little bit of like a river town over here with the bridges. Yeah, a lot over here, and also everything is connected. So I can't wait for the next update to see what it has in offer. And yeah, I hope you had a great one, and as always, take care.